love this because our next guest has been brightening up the Cobbles since 2018. But it's almost time for Emma Brooker to say goodbye to Coronation Street.
Will she be swapping Weatherfield for a life down under or end up in the clink? Alexandra Mardell plays Emma, telling us more next. But first, let's take a look back at her time on the street.
Oh! You've got... Can't stop loving him, even though he cheated on me and possibly infected me with a sexually transmitted disease. Like a waterfall of gravy.
Trying to be veggie at the moment. Don't worry, I'll just pick the meat out. Time. I mean, who thought it up?
Why didn't you tell me you weren't well?
Got another dad out there, and that dad is me.
Leave me alone! Surprise!
Will you marry me? Stop! I need you to come to the station and answer a few questions.
Tell me this is a mistake. Oh my God, we've killed him.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Ted. No one will know that we had anything to do with it.
I know we've only just met, but I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Oh, and Alexandra joins us
It's
now.
like the version of when people die and they see the life flash before.
What's it like seeing it?
It's quite emotional, actually. Some of those things I've just forgotten about, so it's nice to see it all
I
again.
guess everything happens so quick that you do a scene and then like a week later you're like, you forget all about what was
You do, because you just got to keep going, haven't you? So.
Yeah, it's just in and out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just move on. Now, you've been there for 4 years and it's finally come to that time where you're moving on. I mean, I didn't realise that you actually felt like moving on from Coronation Street for a while.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I did tell them about a year ago and just kind of wanted to get the full story in before Emma left. But there wasn't kind of a particular reason of me wanting to go. I think I've had amazing stories over the past 4 years and it just came to a nice kind of round circle and I thought, yeah, it's my time now.
And
funny,
it's good
isn't it?
news
'Cause
because
it's
they're
like-
not killing you off. They're not
I
killing you
know,
off.
that was a relief, to be fair. I'm happy about that.
I guess that's all like how you leave it with them. It's like, because if they get killed off, you're like, oh, that went bad.
Well, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you can, the door is open for you to come back,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it is, which is lovely.
So with being discreet, what was it? Because I guess there's sort of two sorts of actors in big, long-running soaps. Like you're a lifer, or you do a turn and you go, OK, it was amazing, but like it's either for you or it isn't for you.
Yeah.
Because they're brilliant shows, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're such all-encompassing shows. I guess you've got to make a decision at some time in your career, what else do I want to do?
I mean, you can easily see how people stay there for 60 years.
Yeah.
'Cause as well, it's in its own kind of time zone. It goes so fast. I still feel really new myself. But I think every actor that's kind of worked there, or even ones that have left and gone back, you just have a feeling where you think, I think for this character now, it's time for me to go try something else. But as you said, luckily, there's always that opportunity to maybe pop back.
Talks about Corrie, and actually, to be fair, all the soaps, they just say that sort of feeling of family and just and like never leaves you. You always feel like you're part of that family.
Yeah, definitely. It was massive to leave. It's like being at school. You're there for quite a long time, so yeah, it is a big family.
So what can you tell us about the storyline, how you're going to leave? How much can you tell us? Because obviously we know that you played a part in John's grandfather's death.
Yeah.
Is that going to kind of come out? Is he going to find out? I mean, because I like the story between you two. He genuinely loves the character.
Yeah, it's typical, isn't it? She finally found the love of her life and she's killed his granddad. So it's
Very
a bit
Corrie.
extreme, I know. But Emma can't lie, so it's probably going to come out at some point. But it's just whether he can kind of go for the love or not.
So you've obviously filmed it. Do you leave next week, right?
Yeah, a week today is the day.
Are you happy with the way they left it? Are you happy with her exit?
I am, yeah. It's right for Emma. Yeah, I'm happy with it.
OK, let's take a look at a promo clip for next week.
I just don't get it.
Look, she had to finish with you. Because me and Emma, we're responsible for your granddad's death.
I'm so sorry, John. It's true. Ted's dead because of us.
Whoa, that is heavy.
Oh, my gosh, what's he going to do? Is he going to stay with her? Is he going to get rid of her?
Right.
Is he going to go to Australia without her? Or with... What's going to happen?
I know.
Can you tell us anything?
Is she off to prison?
Is she off
off
to
to the
prison?
clink.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Strange
What's
ways
gonna
that she
happen?
goes.
I know.
Oh, my
I don't know how
goodness.
she'd get on with that, but...
This is so good. I mean, you have been involved in so many storylines, which is just absolutely incredible. Have you had a favourite storyline that you just thought, oh, I love this storyline, it's the best?
That's such a tough question because I've loved every single one of them. They've been amazing. I think being part of the McDonald family, finding out Steve McDonald is your dad and working with Simon Gregson, like, I love him.
He's so lovely, isn't he? I did Haunted Mansion with him and he's one of the funniest guys.
He's a lovely guy, isn't he?
He's so lovely. But you must have just loved... I suppose, because obviously then you start working with him a lot, don't you?
Yeah. And, oh, he's such a laugh to work with. I miss him so much. But, yeah, that's definitely got to be a favourite for me.
Going back now, what was it like first getting the job? Like, because like you said, you grew up around the area. You know, it's the show. It's like properly part of the fabric and like the country, but really of Manchester, isn't it? It's a proper Manchester show. So getting that first gig, what was that like? And where were you when you got the call?
Oh, I'd just finished a play, so it was amazing. It was like going from one job to another, which is every actor's dream. But yeah, I grew up with Corrie, so it was always in my head, like, one day I've got to be on Corrie, I've got to get that.
So that was actually a dream of yours?
Yeah, it really was.
You auditioned for a different role, is that right?
I did before, which I didn't get and was mortified, so... But now I'm really glad because I got to be Emma. And it's funny because when I was younger, I told my mum, one day I'm going to be on Corrie and be David Platt's girlfriend.
Babe, see it, believe it. See it, believe it.
So there's two questions you always have to ask when someone leaves a soap or any sort of... What'd you steal?
I took a mug. It said Boss Babe on it. And I just thought, right, I'm having that. So look, well, they gave it to me. I didn't actually steal it, but I did put a little request in.
What about the costumes? Because they're so beautiful, some of the costumes. Did you take any of those?
Well, I did, actually. I took a lot of the big pink furry coats because why not?
Yeah.
But I don't really wear pink, but I felt like I had to today for Emma.
I love it.
Thank you.
I've gone for it.
Oh, I love
And lastly, you have to tell us about Steak Wednesday, the turn into Steak Tuesday.
I know. How lucky was that? So the canteen is one thing I'm really going to miss. Yeah. And Leon makes the best steak on a Wednesday, but in my last week, I wasn't in on the Wednesday, so bless him, he brought it forward to Tuesday.
Oh, because you love the steak?
Yeah, it's so good.
How does it come? Like fries
it's
on
like
the side?
sliced fries, salad, peppercorn sauce. You put it on a fancy board for me and everything.
Oh, I bet you can pop back in any time.
Go on a Wednesday if you ever visit Corrie.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, listen, it's a pleasure to meet you. Coronation Street continues tonight, 8 p.m. on ITV. Thank you so much for joining. We are so excited to see
Best of luck with everything next.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.